Hey guys, it's Millsy 1995 2012 here. Now, in my WrestleMania review, I said that I was going to probably do like a discussion video like I'm doing now. And I was considering that for a while, but I don't really have anything to add that I didn't say in that review. All I can really say that WrestleMania 30 was a great show. I thoroughly enjoyed it pretty much all the way through. Some of the booking decisions were questionable, but in the end that didn't really hurt the show, and I thought WWE did an amazing job with this show, particularly with the WrestleMania moments, which had been sorely lacking from like the last 5. I think there were at least probably 4 WrestleMania moments on this show, and I like that it wasn't all about the match quality. Yes, a lot of the matches were good, but that wasn't their main focus. Their main focus was telling stories and producing WrestleMania moments, and that's what they did, and I have to commend them for it. And there was one WrestleMania moment which I'm going to talk about. It's what this video will be about, and that was The Undertaker's 21-0 WrestleMania streak coming to an end, and I still can't believe that actually happened. But the reason I wanted to talk about it, not only because it was shocking, but it's gotten quite a lot of hate over social media, with people blaming WWE and all that jazz. So I thought I'd quickly throw my 2 cents in about this whole thing, and yeah, basically just discuss it now. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably know that Undertaker is my favourite wrestler of all time. He was the reason I got into wrestling, and during the low periods, probably the reason that I'm still watching now. I love Undertaker. Now, let it be clear that I am not mad, angry, repressed. I feel no hate that Brock Lesnar beat the streak. And I know a lot of people do, but you got to consider that the WWE creative did not come up with this decision. Undertaker did. He's been in the company for that long, where he has the authority to do that, and he should, because he's earned it. Undertaker was the one that made this decision, not anyone else. He handpicked Brock Lesnar. Now, whether that was because he felt it would be good for Lesnar's career, or because he just feels it's the best time to retire, I guess we'll find out on Raw. So, you can't blame WWE for this decision. You can't blame The Undertaker either. He's just doing what's best for him, and I respect him for doing that. Is Brock Lesnar the best candidate to break the streak? No. He wouldn't even be in my top 10 list. I would have given it to probably an up-and-coming star, someone like Roman Reigns. But I'm not mad that Brock Lesnar was the one to break the streak. And if they do something good with it in the terms of Brock Lesnar, then maybe down the line I'll say, okay, that was a smart choice. Like, if Brock Lesnar becomes a mainstay, if he wins the belt, any of that crap, then I'll probably be fine with it. At the moment, I'm still shaking my head a little bit. Mainly because I'm just shocked. It's, I mean, 21 years of WrestleMania. And that's pretty much all gone. And watching it, it was very shocking. But I'll give WWE credit; they played it off really well. Like they didn't have him ring the bell. They didn't have Brock Lesnar's music. They acted like no one expected it to happen. Now, some people suspect because of that it was botched. Firstly, that'd pretty much be impossible. And if it was botched, I don't think they would be having that 21-0 thing on the screen. So, no, I don't think this was botched. I think it was all part of a plan by Undertaker to either retire or just possibly take the focus off the streak, and also mainly that the younger stars have a chance to shine at WrestleMania. That might have been a reason. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going to happen with Taker. Lots of people are saying he's going to retire. I was thinking that as well, but recently there's been some rumors that Sting has been confirmed to be at Raw today, which would be shocking, and it may change what they'll do with Undertaker, whether he will retire or not. If Sting does come to WWE, obviously you'd want to have Sting versus Taker. Now, lots of people are saying, yeah, have it at WrestleMania 31. While I would like to see the match, even though both guys are getting old, and you know they're nowhere near as good as what they once were, and I think that was another reason for Taker. I think he realized that he can't go as well anymore, and that was kind of evident in his match with Lesnar. Like I said in my review, it's the worst Taker match at WrestleMania since he's won with Mark Henry at WrestleMania 22. Am I saying it was a bad match? No. It was a bit slow at points, but last time I checked, just because a match is slow doesn't make it shit. So I don't really like that trait of thought that some fans have, but so yeah, having the Sting Taker match could be a bold move because it could end in a disaster. But it's a match people have wanted to see for at least 15 years. So I think if Sting does come to WWE and Undertaker plans to stay, yes, definitely have the match. But at WrestleMania 31, I don't know. My trade of thought was, okay, Undertaker's lost at WrestleMania now. Is there really any point of having him wrestle there anymore? Because for the last 5-6 years, the main story for Undertaker whenever he comes into WrestleMania is trying to beat the streak. That's all it's pretty much been, especially this year. So I don't know, it feels kind of weird not having that streak on the line, but it's such a big match that they probably could have at WrestleMania 31. But what I would do, I would have it at SummerSlam, quite honestly, this year, if Sting is here by then. Because, let's face it, from a company standpoint, that is, in my opinion, a great move, because you know, it's going to get people invested in SummerSlam, which is the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. You're going to get a shitload of buy rates for that pay-per-view. And, you know, I just think it'd be a great move for WWE. And if Undertaker is planning on retiring soon, because I do think that the reason for Taker losing this match is because he does want to retire. Whether he decides to stay for a few months, I don't know, but it's a possibility. We'll just have to wait and see if Sting actually does come to WWE. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that. But getting back to this match, like I said, I'm not mad that Brock Lesnar beat the streak. I think it's questionable. I think there could have been other better people that could have done it, but I do like Brock Lesnar mainly for his in-ring ability, but it could really help his career if he does stay. I hope that he just doesn't leave in 2 years or whatnot, and not even use the streak to his advantage, I guess. Because that's my biggest fear, is that like Brock Lesnar's already accomplished a shitload in his WWE career and UFC, and that's why I think this decision is questionable. I don't really care that it was given to a kind of a part-timer. It's more the fact that it could have been given to someone else to elevate their career, instead of giving it to someone whose career is probably already at the summit. So yeah, that's the only real problem I have with it. It was shocking. It's probably the most shocked I've ever been while watching wrestling. So they did a good job with that. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Did anyone actually pick Brock Lesnar to win? I don't think anyone would have, and you can tell by the looks of on the faces of the fans in the audience, they were shocked as well. Especially that guy. I can't even remember what he looked like, but there's been memes like all over the place about him. But yeah, so this was shocking. Certainly made a headline for WrestleMania. Do I think it took away from Daniel Bryan winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Yes and no. I mean, the only thing that people are talking about is Undertaker losing, but in the end, the final image of WrestleMania 30 is Daniel Bryan's celebration. And that's what the show was all about. So I don't think they took away that amazing moment from Daniel Bryan too much. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Really shocked that the streak has ended. Questionable about giving it to Lesnar, depending on what they do, but overall I'm not mad. So yeah, there's my video. I might do a Raw discussion depending on what happens, but if nothing really exciting happens, I probably won't. And as for other videos, I don't have anything planned at the moment. Basically, if I'm at a point now where if I think of something in my head, then I'll just do it. But at the moment, I don't really have anything, so I will try to post videos probably twice a week if I can come up with some ideas. So yeah, be on the lookout for new videos, and yeah, later everybody.